wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ here for Kung Fu Night. It is time for more It's Always Sunny. We are on season 8, episode 4. Last time we had technically it was the gang recycles their trash because we watched 2 and 3 out of order, but good episode. One of the block ones. So now we're back on track with watching everything from Hulu. If there are any episodes that are blocked in the near future, patrons, I'm gonna look to you to give me a heads up so I don't miss out on any of them. Leave your comments down below, links in the description for Patreon tiers. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get right into it.
I can't believe you just bought like another ridiculous ugly car. Okay, here she comes, here she comes.
So many cars D has been through.
She appears to be delivering food.
She's like a DoorDash.
Oh shit. Okay, look at this guy. He's totally gonna steal it. I gotta move.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look at these two.
You need to stop stalking me. You need to leave me alone.
I put vitamins in your shampoo so your hair doesn't fall out. I test your food so it doesn't get poisoned.
Listen to me. Okay, so this is goodbye?
This won't register for him.
I get it. Yeah, goodbye.
Okay, good.
Charlie and Caroline will be married in this show. I know they're married in real life, but they will be married in this show. I call the waitress Caroline because of her character in New Girl, whose name was Caroline. I know she doesn't have a name in this show. It still cracks me up to see some of the comments and people are like, why the heck is he like calling her Caroline? Her name's not Caroline. It's just a joke, guys. And yeah, I know a lot of you keep it pretty lighthearted, but for some of you that do take it like seriously or that get like upset that I call her Caroline, I don't know, you would think that if we're watching a show like this where boundaries are pushed and buttons are pushed and we're kind of desensitized to being uncomfortable, or we try to be, that it's kind of wild that would make you a little uncomfortable. Just let it go. It's okay. I'm gonna call her Caroline. It is what it is. Let's get back into the show.
Can we just go back to the bar, D?
No, I'd like to follow her around. God damn it!
They hit her?
If you
No, sorry, that was completely my fault.
Oh, look at you. Hi.
Okay, Charlie. Maybe we'll move on.
Hi.
Or at least have a crush on this girl. This is like a pairing, like a crush pairing here. Okay. Ah, okay. I said they were siblings, brother and sister. Will Caroline get jealous, do you think? Or would she even give a fuck?
I don't understand. None of this is making any sense.
Dude, okay, we got in an accident, right? They felt a little bad about it. One thing led to another. They asked us out to like a dinner date.
Who are these people?
Oh, word.
Be tapped. Right?
Yes.
That's a good guess, Charlie. I'm rich, but these people are in the stratosphere.
My whole family was a Taft family.
What's the plan for the date?
I mean, no plans. We were just gonna be ourselves.
Do not be yourself.
No, that's terrible. Be anybody but yourselves. Anybody. Do not eat any cheese or any cheese-like substances, okay? If you see any cheese, you run away from it. What is the plan for the date?
I guess
We'll
we'll
talk about it.
become one of them or something.
Yeah.
Now, as I understand,
Indubitably.
the family came over on the Mayflowers.
Yes, they can actually be traced back to the original settlement.
My family, we were a railroad family.
Yes.
That's right, the Vandervelts. We're
Yes.
a distant relative.
Would anyone like a drink?
A drink?
Yes.
No, thank you.
The cheese platter. He wants it so badly. God damn it. Oh!
All right, then screw it. 'Cause I've been eyeing this guy all night long. Excuse me. Sorry. We're not the blue blood, fancy types that you think that we are.
Thank God.
We thought we made a huge mistake. We like you guys because you aren't anything like the people that we know.
Hey guys,
That'll hurt
can
your
we do some
stomach.
shots?
Yes?
No.
All right.
This does not make any sense.
What
Why
the
is this going
fuck?
well? Can the girl not smell, Charlie? I know what's going on here, guys. These are the games that rich people with nothing but time on their hands play with people that they perceive to be below them.
Oh, okay.
He's just toying with Charlie. She's gonna crush him.
You guys up for some tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got
You got food? You got stuff to eat?
I'll play on Ruby's team, and over the course of the game, I'll subtly extract her plan to humiliate Charlie.
Because it just sounded like you were gonna try to bang her.
I'm not gonna hit on her, okay? I'm not
That
gonna
is, that is exactly what he's gonna do.
Trust me?
Hey, stay on that side when the ball comes to you. No.
Also, this girl was in New Girl as well.
Let's take a little break.
I thought you said you were good at this.
I am good. It's just, you know, this shirt is like ridiculously tight. I think I'm just gonna pop it off.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What do you think about this?
About what? I think you look really pale. Do you need some sunscreen?
What do you think of the pack? What?
Come here. I thought you said you weren't gonna hit on her.
Am I hitting on her?
Yeah.
Am I?
You're right.
What is the motivation like for these two to hang around these folks? Like, I mean, you gotta wonder. I don't think it's what Dennis. I don't think it's what Dennis thinks it is, but
Hey guys!
Whoa! Whoa! No. No.
are you cock blocking out here, Mac?
You startled me.
There's been some training. Yeah. You?
Yeah? Krav Maga?
Stupidity.
The sound effects. It's amazing how it goes immediately for D.
Oh, she's really digging her hooks into him.
Hello? Who is
I don't want to be cynical, but maybe Dennis is onto something.
Who is? I don't know that name. Who? Who?
It's Caroline!
Oh, waitress. Why didn't you just say that?
Okay.
How did you get it? How did you change it?
Hello?
Oh no, Frank, I just realized something. Without Charlie doing all those insane things he's always doing for the waitress, her life is gonna completely change. So she's gonna be constantly calling or dropping by looking for answer. You're gonna have to do all
Like
of
Dinner
those
for
crazy
Schmucks or something like
things
that,
on
too?
Charlie's list to
Is that in
keep
that
the waitress
category?
from poking around while this whole thing runs its course.
Oh,
There's a problem.
yep.
I can't make head or tail of Charlie's chicken scratch. Just do the best I can. Putting rat poison in her shampoo. She's gonna make her hair fall out.
Frank, you gotta step it up with that list, man. This bitch is driving me nuts.
What happened?
Just, I'm busy, okay? Just do it.
Oh my god.
Hello?
There's a girl who lives in this building. She's the love of my life. I don't know, I had to get that out there because I think I'm ready to let her go, but I have to be sure.
Charlie. There you are.
I've been with her the last couple days. I really haven't been anywhere near
Yeah,
you.
he's been with me.
Oh, shut up, bitch! Who the hell is this, Charlie?
Hey, she's my girlfriend.
Go ahead, Charlie. It's a good day for my man out here. How's it gonna go wrong?
Very cool.
Oh.
I want to invite you two to a party at our estate tomorrow night.
Holy shit, Dennis is right.
Go.
Oh, well then.
Dennis is totally right.
Of course. Come on. Show me some more of those moves.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, this next stuff I learned from a wrestler called the Maniac, so we're gonna have to go ahead and get pretty oiled up.
Sure.
This is Dinner for Schmucks. Dinner with Schmucks, something like that.
Classy as shit, huh? I wonder why he didn't tell us it was black tie. I feel like.
Dude, what if we see like some familiar faces here that are...
Loves us for us.
Hey.
What's up, boys?
How are you? Hey, I'm sorry that we're not dressed appropriately. I mean, you guys all look so good.
Oh, well.
Hey, where do you want us to sit?
Well, you guys will be out here with some of my frat brothers' guests.
Who did they invite?
Now, if you'll...
Oh, no
excuse
familiar
us,
faces.
You'll have some catching up to do.
It's kind of weird, right?
Do you?
He's doing to us what I like to do to Charlie and the waitress.
Biggest loser.
I've decided to go public with Taftco Enterprises.
Good for you. Too bad when you do, the SEC is gonna be all up in your ass.
Hey, by the way, my father's going public with Taftco next week. So buy stock today at 34, not 36. Right, call your broker.
Ah. Yep.
Ready for round two?
Inside trading?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. We're oiled up in wrestling.
Oh!
I didn't know I was being filmed. If you're in my room, you're always being filmed.
You know what's interesting is like, I don't know, I feel like they pulled a switcheroo. They did like they were talking about the stocks and all that. And they were talking about wrestling earlier. And, you know, with the fact that they're kind of like they're super sweaty wiping themselves down and everything. I don't know. It, like initially I wasn't like, oh, like they didn't get done having sex or anything like that. Like, I don't know, it just seemed a little confusing to, I don't know, watch that whole scene unfold. Like, I wouldn't have thought sex immediately when I just saw the two of them standing in a bedroom toweling themselves down after they're super sweaty. Yeah, that.
It's true.
See, Ruby Taft, she likes to play her little games too, don't you, Ruby? Charlie, phone call for you.
Charlie, look, I don't know what's been going on, but if you think you can make it stop, I need your help. I want you back in my life.
I'll be right there.
She on ecstasy? I mean, of course not, but.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
I wasn't using you like Trevor was. He's a total asshole. I really, really, really like you.
I know. Okay?
What?
That's why I kissed you in front of the waitress. That's why I banged you a bunch of times.
Oh my God.
Go, run and hide. Go from me.
Charlie! Didn't see that coming at all.
Charlie had the cruelest intentions of all.
I've been thinking about the restraining order. I was thinking about reducing it from like 100 feet to like 50 feet.
Oh my God, that dysfunction.
Okay.
I don't think there's 50 feet in this room, so you're probably gonna want to.
That was awesome. Don't get me wrong, but fuck. So many conflicting feelings. All right, very, very good episode of It's Always Sunny here. You know, we had the cruel intentions type, use all that type of premise within the plot line for this show. Might have seen She's All That once. Haven't seen Cruel Intentions. There's another one, Can't Buy Love was one that I haven't seen also. I just IMDb'd a couple of them. But looking at all of them and the premise, it sounds very similar to this trash movie called Love Don't Cost a Thing with Nick Cannon and Christina Milian. That one came much later, like 2000s, maybe 2003 or something like that. And I think it's centered on the same premise and, you know, it's kind of recycled, but I get the kind of, I get the gist of the type of movies that they're talking about, right? So we had Caroline back and we really saw how much she actually wanted Charlie in her life at a distance. At least a couple of times a season, maybe once a season, we get, you know, some proof of how involved Charlie is in her life. And, you know, in previous seasons, we knew he had her followed with spies and was stalking her and all different kinds of things like that. You know, here we got a little bit more invasive. Was giving her vitamins in her shampoo and, you know, different things like that. And I guess that kind of exposure to a person over time can create somewhat of a weird attachment, a dysfunctional attachment, you know, between Caroline and Charlie. And that's just what it was. That was taken away and she wanted him back. And you know what? I would also think that Dennis and Frank contributed to her feeling, I don't know, all the more empty without Charlie, with their hair falling out and different things like that. Once Charlie left, it could seem all the worse whenever he's gone. Maybe that can contribute to her desire to want him to return, but it was it was hilarious to find out that, you know, she wanted him back. Okay, restraining order still intact, but that was a big moment for Charlie. It still feels kind of weird to cheer him on and stuff because he had, you know, something perfectly fine with, what I feel like her name is Ruby, the girl, the rich girl, right? You know, it seemed like they were doing fine. It seemed genuine, but Charlie planned ahead and was using her to get closer to Caroline, to make Caroline jealous. And that speech, that monologue that Charlie went on in front of everybody while confessing his scheme and how he used her and all that was amazing. You know, it really causes one to look at Charlie in a whole new kind of light, which is pretty awesome. You know, he's supposed to be like the non-intelligent one, the king of rats, the, I don't know, the downtrodden, whatever that term is. But here, he had it all together. He had a plan, and he got what he wanted, which was losing out on his seemingly fine relationship with this girl and going back to the dysfunctional one with Caroline. But I think over time we can have things break down a little bit more with that, not with the dysfunction. We can have that restraining order break down a little bit more, and Charlie will get close to her and maybe have a relationship. Who knows? Who knows? Anything's possible. What are you doing, Keiko? Why don't you sit down? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, I didn't even talk about Mac. Yeah, the Mac and D stuff fighting was pretty funny. You know, it really did seem like a dinner with schmucks, you know, whole kind of theme, right? But yeah, the way I looked at the scene with, was it Trevor? Like the dude and Mac just standing there, I wouldn't have thought sex initially. Like any other day I normally would, just with how like dirty my mind can be. But here I was just like, let's just wait and see what happens. They were probably wrestling. Turns out they're having sex on camera in Dennis's room. The location being the only reason why it happened to be filmed, because Dennis is a deviant. And, many things. Yeah, this is the first confirmed case of Mac being gay, right? He hasn't had sex with any men in the past in the show, right? Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure that this will come up again in conversation or whatever in the next couple episodes, because you know, with Mac's ideals and his beliefs, there's going to be some conflict for him, I imagine. So I'm very interested to see how they weave like those facts into the plot line, and then create some pretty hilarious stories for us. So anything else? I think that is it. Leave your comments down below. Links in the description for Patreon tiers for any scenes that you may be missing here on the YouTube side, and I will catch you next time. All right, peace.